It's catalytic.
Invaluable.
Exceeding my expectations.
Precision guidance.
Exciting.
Great to the point.
Amazing.
There's many startup programs out there, but CDL is special because it focuses on so-called deep tech startups, which are science-based, new technologies, quantum, new materials, blockchain, artificial intelligence, and trying to understand how do we commercialize those technologies and how do we use them to address the big challenges we all are facing. This is what CDL is all about at its core and how it's different from many other programs.
Deep tech innovations is a radically different way of innovating compared to low tech innovations. It's rooted in science to try to imagine and envision technology that does not exist yet. This is technology that is going to be transformative and solve some of our biggest problems, from global warming to pandemic. So if you really want to have an impact, this is your best shot.
The levels of mentors which you usually at a conference might speak 10 minutes to or fetch after they come from a podium. Here you have mentors who dedicate a lot of time, who are very senior, very experienced, and they are part of your journey over multiple weeks. And this is extremely valuable because you get brutally honest feedback, which is helpful. Sometimes it's painful, but it's really helpful.
I think the format is great of not talking about the entire business plan, but cutting right to what's really important and what matters. And mentors putting their time and their name behind it is something I found completely unique at CDL.
Here it's more about content. That's really something which I think the founders in particular can use quite a bit. Defining the strategy, developing the strategy, identifying which paths to take, I think is really the main reason why companies should apply for CDL.
The teams all had a very different starting point. Being very early, some of them even still in university, some others already working on their Series A race. Lots of different struggles. For example, for a super science-focused team that hardly knew anything about anything else besides science, now seeing how they've really developed into founders or CEOs, how they've built their experience and knowledge.
We learned how to approach investors and how to excite them about the endeavor and about the promise of the technologies that Phenomics has without overhyping, but also have that excitement show. As academics, that's something we struggled with, how to speak to investors, which is different than speaking to other scientists. So that's definitely a great skill that I watch myself grow during the CDL.
We want to help as many science-based startups to get off the ground through CDL. We are right now doing that specifically in healthcare, but our ambition together with the global CDL network is to also build streams for other verticals, how we call them. So not only for healthcare, but there's so many industries that are impacted by great new technologies. And so this is what we want to build up in the future. So expect more streams to come also here at CDL Berlin.